The Kardashian-Jenner family is no stranger to drama, but the latest scandal involving exes Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick has taken a serious turn. Kourtney has filed a negligence lawsuit against Scott after their son Mason was hit by a car while in Scott's care. The incident occurred last month when 8-year-old Mason Disick was out with his father Scott in Calabasas, California. Scott had taken Mason out for the day, and they were walking on the sidewalk when suddenly Mason broke free from Scott's grip and ran out into the street. Tragically, Mason was struck by an oncoming vehicle and suffered serious injuries. The young boy was immediately rushed to the hospital, where he was treated for a broken leg, fractured ribs, and a concussion. Thankfully, the injuries were not life-threatening, but Mason faced a long road to recovery. After the accident, Kourtney was understandably distraught and angry. She claims that Scott was not properly supervising their son and that his negligence led to the horrific incident. Now, Kourtney has decided to take legal action. In the lawsuit filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court, Kourtney alleges that Scott failed to properly restrain Mason or keep him safely by his side while they were out walking. The filing states that Scott carelessly and recklessly failed to maintain a safe environment for the minor child and that his negligence was the direct cause of Mason's injuries. Kourtney is seeking damages for medical expenses as well as compensation for the pain and suffering Mason endured. The lawsuit also demands that Scott cover any future medical costs related to the accident. This is undoubtedly a challenging and emotional time for the famous family. Kourtney and Scott have had an on-again, off-again relationship for years, even after their split in 2015. They've worked hard to maintain a cordial co-parenting dynamic for the sake of their 3 children, Mason, Penelope, and Rain. But the car accident involving their son has clearly taken a toll. In the lawsuit, Kourtney expresses deep concern over Scott's parenting abilities and judgment, stating that she no longer trusts him to adequately supervise their children. As a mother, the safety and well-being of my kids is my top priority, Kourtney said in a statement. I cannot allow my son to be put in harm's way due to someone else's negligence. I had to take legal action to ensure Scott is held accountable and that measures are put in place to prevent this from ever happening again. Scott, for his part, has not publicly commented on the lawsuit. However, sources close to the talentless founder say he is devastated by the accident and feels immense guilt over what happened to Mason. The insider claims Scott is cooperating fully with the legal proceedings and is committed to demonstrating that he is a responsible parent. Still, Kourtney seems determined to hold Scott accountable. Her lawsuit alleges that Scott's history of substance abuse issues and reckless behavior made him unfit to be caring for their young son that day. The filing also requests that the court order Scott to complete parenting classes and undergo regular drug and alcohol testing. This legal battle is the latest chapter in the tumultuous relationship between Kourtney and Scott. Fans have watched their ups and downs play out over the years on the family's reality shows. From Scott's struggles with addiction to their numerous breakups, the two have weathered many storms. But this incident involving their son is undoubtedly the most serious challenge they've faced. The stakes are higher than ever, both legally and emotionally. Mason's well-being is at the center of this conflict, and it's clear Kourtney is willing to do whatever it takes to protect her child. Only time will tell how this lawsuit unfolds. Kourtney is determined to hold Scott accountable and ensure nothing like this ever happens again. Meanwhile, Scott must prove that he can be a responsible, attentive parent worthy of spending time with his kids. This family drama has captivated fans and media outlets alike. As with most Kardashian sagas, it's sure to be full of twists and turns. But at the end of the day, the priority is Mason's full recovery and the safety of all the Kardashian-Disick children. Here's hoping Kourtney and Scott can put aside their differences and come together to provide the care and protection their kids deserve.